Hello, are you Red Moon?
Yes, are you Blue Moon?
Yeah, are we doing a Q&A video today?
Of course we are!
Woo, I love Q&A videos!
As you know, you guys asked us questions on our YouTube channel, Instagram, and LPS Amino.
And we picked 50 of the best questions to answer right now.
To help us answer all of your questions,
We got the help of 3 totally legit LpsTubers
that we totally didn't make up.
They totally aren't from our Unspoken Rules of LpsTube video.
Totally not. Please welcome Baby LPS Production Squad Fan 301.
Yo, what is up, my squad?
Biscuit LPS Productions.
Hi, guys.
And LPS Biscuit Productions.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. Since there are a lot of questions, we'll be dividing them into 6 categories.
Personal art, gravity, random, factual, and YouTube.
Because we sorted them into categories based on what they're about, we will be including icons next to the questions so you know where we've got them from.
If you're more interested in a particular group of questions, we'll be timestamping where each of the categories begin in the description below.
With that said, let's start with our first round of questions.
The personal section.
Cue the music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Alright, so I'll be asking the first 13 questions, and the first question asks, how old are you? Well, our birthday was on November 6th, so we are now 16 years old.
I feel really old.
I want to be a Toys R Us kid forever. I never want to grow up. The next question asks, besides having a twin, do you have any other siblings?
Yes, we do actually.
We have 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters.
Except they're kind of like our half siblings, but like who cares about the information, right?
There are
full brothers and
yes.
sisters.
Ooh, I'm actually curious about this too. Do you have a pet right now? If you do have a pet, then what's its name? Actually, we have 2 pets.
Technically 3.
Actually, maybe 4. Let's go find them.
Adventurers, come on!
Well, the first animal that's in closest proximity to us
Is our cat,
Gabby. Oh, she's adorable. She's really old. She's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know.
We like that. You've probably seen her in some of our other videos. We show her a lot because she basically lives in our room, even though she's an outside cat because it's winter right now. She chills in my bed all the time, and she's so cute.
We're kind of allergic to cats and dogs, but it doesn't matter because I love them and I let them sleep all over our beds. I love you. Same. The second animal, which is in closest proximity to us, is our pet fish.
It's my boy
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Hey, Pebbles. I need to clean his tank a little bit.
Say hi. He's just said hi.
He's like a year old.
Yeah, he's adorable. We had a pet before him named Rainbow.
He was like 4 years old.
Alright. Bye, Pebbles. Mwah.
And we have a cute doggo named Gracie. Here's some adorable pictures of her, and my hat's falling off.
She's so adorable. We also live with a dog called Brover. Here's a picture of him or a video I took a while ago. He's not our dog. He's annoying, but he's cute.
That kind of makes up for 50% of that. Ooh, this one's a juicy question. Do you have any boyfriends?
Lol, nope.
We're not really interested in that type of stuff, even though we're in high school.
It's just like, nah, I just rather live with my twin and a few friends in the house forever for the rest of my life, making LPS videos.
Totally how
With
life's
my
gonna
life
work, right?
drawing. I think it's because like my life goal is just to do my dream job. I'm not sure what my dream job is exactly, but like
great life goal?
that's my life goal, and I don't need anyone in the way. Just me, myself, and I.
And me.
Oh yeah, and you. Don't tell her, but I plan to kill her. Oh my god, I'm joking.
What is your first memory together?
Well, it's funny that you asked that question because I actually have a really specific answer.
That's why we picked it, obviously.
You know how you can dig back into your memories and go back to like kindergarten? The first memory I can find in my brain is when we were like babies and we were in a crib and someone put us down in the crib, and I just remember being like a baby looking over at Blue Moon sleeping in the crib, and I just go, how long am I gonna have to wait for her to wake up? This is really boring. And I stared at the ceiling with the ceiling fan, and then that's all I remember in the memory. It's not that entertaining, but I just find it really weird that I remember that.
It might have been a dream, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't, right?
Yeah, I don't think it was a dream. And it's funny because our family used to have like a little house by the river, and I described it to our mom, and she said it sounded like the house that we used to visit all the time, but we were only like babies when we went there, so we shouldn't remember it. But I remember it. It's so weird.
The chosen one.
I am time itself.
I am the god of this new world. What's a weird thing you guys do that other people think is weird? Well, do you know how people say twins have their own secret language? I never really thought that we did, but apparently we actually talk really quietly to each other, like mumbly, and
It's just kind of funny how people think we have a secret language, but really we just talk quietly to each other, so whenever we're talking to each other, everyone's just like,
And twins are so weird.
they have like their own language. I just go, family, how's your day today? Like, no one needs to hear our conversation. I guess it's kind of weird that we talk really quietly to each other. Like, we don't talk in a normal tone, but I don't notice this. Other people just told me this, so I guess it's kind of weird.
do you guys ever fight? This may be surprising, but twins do not actually get along all the time.
We fight almost every video, but not like punching each other fighting. We could just start an argument, we walk away for 5 minutes, then we get back to making the video. We're literally so close to each other, and sometimes we just get really annoyed. I just headbutted Blue Moon right now, and you didn't know.
And we both have different ideas about what a video should be or what a line should be, and we start arguing about it. Yes, we do fight, and sometimes it get nasty, but we still love each other in the end. That's all that matters.
Don't tell her, but I actually hate no. I'm joking, I don't hate you. Yeah, I know.
While we are on the topic of getting into fight, what do you dislike about each other?
Haha, I got two right off the bat.
I can't even think of one right now.
Okay, well, I got you. So basically, whenever we're making a video and we have a specific line to say, we repeat it until we get it right. And in between takes, say a character saying, hello. This is basically what she does. She's right next to me, basically in my ear as we're making a video. She goes, hello, no, hello, no, no, hello, no, hello. Hey, can we check that? I'm not sure if that's really okay. It's all the time, almost every take we do, right in my ear, because we're right next to each other. And that's honestly what we get in fights about a lot, because I get annoyed because she's just going, no, in my ear, and it's just like, oh, stop.
I can't lie, I do that because I really want each line to be perfect and to carry emotion. It can get really repetitive and annoying.
Do you have anything about me?
Well, you can say your other thing before I
forget what it was. Oh yeah! Oh my god. Basically, Blue Moon has longer hair than me, and she has it in the front of her head. And basically, I keep saying basically a lot, I'm so basic, but she touches and twists her hair all the time. Like, I look over at her, and she's like twisting her hair, I just go stop, or I nudge her or something, and
you
like,
punch me?
Yeah, I punch you, but they just go gee. I could be next to her, and we're watching a video on her phone, she starts twisting her hair, I'm like, stop twisting your hair! Each time she does it, I'll be calm, and then next time I'll get a little like more obnoxious and more obnoxious and more obnoxious, so I just go, stop twisting your hair! Dear God, stop, please, God, stop.
It's just one of those habits that you don't realize you're doing it. I'm sitting in class sometimes and I realize I'm twisting my hair. Okay, I'm not gonna twist my hair, and then I look at my hands in my hair, I'm like, crap, dang it!
Then I break into your classroom, stop twisting your hair!
For me personally, there's not things I do that stand out to Red Moon. Red Moon does leave trash around the room all the time, and I always yell at her, like, pick it up, like, I literally see her. She's next to the garbage can, she places it right on the desk and set it in the garbage can, I'm like, throw it away! She puts it down, and I just dead stare at her, and I grab it like, ugh!
My bad.
Or right under this set right now, we have like a little shoe rack, and Red Moon never puts her shoes in there, and they're just like all over by my bed. I'm like, put your shoes in the shoe rack.
I'm sorry. It's just the little things, guys.
Yeah,
we're best friends.
Best sisters, you mean? You just downgraded me to friends instead
I'm sorry,
of sisters, huh?
You just have friends that invite you to it.
So this is the opposite of the question I just asked. What is one thing you like most about each other?
Well, you have more of a will to live. No,
not really, but okay. It just appears that I do.
What I mean by that is you'll actually like do things we have to do, and I'll kind of sit around and not do them, so
I'm more motivated, you could say.
Yeah, I think I'm getting better, guys. She's braver than me at times, but when we were little, I used to be braver than her, so the roles kind of reversed. How about you? Do you have anything? Shower me with compliments.
You are more outgoing than me, and in certain situations, I'm like, why didn't I think of that, or why didn't I say that? You're just more outgoing, and you're not afraid to reach out and help people, or you just try harder to please people and make them happy.
Here, let's hug it out. We just complimented each other.
Alright, that's all.
Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, next question.
What would you two be doing if you never made your channel and never found LPS? We'd probably still be drawing and doing what we normally do. There'd just be a large chunk missing. We'd probably be bored all the time.
This fills up a lot of time for us. I'd probably just sit on the computer and draw.
Maybe I'd just start writing because I need an outlet to put all of my creativity in.
Have either of you been bullied, and does it help or worsen the situation when you have a twin?
No one really bullies us because we're twins. Most people just think it's cool.
Yeah, they don't really go, haha, you're a twin, you have a lifetime best friend, you suck.
I'm lonely, you're not.
But in elementary school, we didn't have that many friends because our mom wanted us to grow apart from each other because we were really close. So we had different classes than each other.
We didn't really face any like hardcore bullying or anything. We were just kind of the loners.
I was thinking the other day, and I was like, if my elementary school self could see how I am in high school with my friends, I just start crying because honestly, I love my friends and I'm glad I have friends. Friends are the best. So I guess the moral of the story is if you ever feel like there's nothing left and you're stuck in a like tough situation, just keep pushing through. Even if it takes a long time, everything gets better eventually.
Ooh, I love their username. Razzle McDazzle asks, what's your favorite food and drink? Love y'all.
We love y'all too. You're the bestest.
And to answer your question, a milkshake is technically a food and a drink, so that's my favorite food and drink. And burritos, tacos,
ice cream.
Basically, that's my life.
Made iced tea.
Oh my god, yeah. That's my aesthetic right here.
The last question in this category is, do you watch any anime, and what's your favorite anime?
We have seen 35 different animes.
In fact, the song we play in between the categories we're showing you is from an anime called Mob Psycho we recently watched, so that's why we're playing it, because we're obsessed with that song right now.
It's the best show.
But if you're interested in any other animes we watched, we'll take our list of 35 animes and put it in the description so you can look through them. We haven't really watched any popular ones like Naruto or like Bleach, but we've watched some popular ones like Attack on Titan and stuff.
We've read a few mangas, but not as many as we should.
We've only read Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia, and a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul.
And some Noragami, actually.
Oh yeah, we read Noragami.
For our favorite anime, I'd have to say right now is Code Geass, because Redmond has been rewatching all of the clips from it on YouTube for no reason.
Every episode is something new and exciting, and all the characters fit together in one neat little bow. Those are my favorite shows, like Duarara is like that too. Highly recommend all the animes we've watched in the description.
Yes. Okay, so the next round of questions will be the art category.
There are only 5 questions in this category, but the first one is, can you animate?
I wish I could animate.
We got a drawing tablet for Christmas, but we still haven't really figured it out yet. Drawing on it is just really difficult for us.
Since we make YouTube videos and do a lot of other things and go to school, we can't find the time to try to deal with it.
We want to animate, but it's really difficult right now. Props to you animators out there.
I'm like really impressed by you.
The next question is, do you like writing? If so, have you written a story?
Well, we have written a script for our series Gravity and scripts for other videos and LPS shorts and stuff, but when we were little, I would always write and make little books. They were made out of like regular sheets of paper, and I'd staple them together, and they'd be the worst spellings ever.
Like the worst spelling and worst handwriting.
But I'd make these stories, and they're actually pretty clever when I look back on them. I can't really find them now, but
they were really cringy.
I made a lot of them. I was dedicated.
How long does it take you to edit a video?
Well, it takes approximately,
Do you have any advice for improving on art? By the way, I love yours.
Well, thank you for loving our art. We love you.
But basically, if you want to improve your art, practice makes perfect.
Don't be afraid to use references. Referencing is not bad, and actually it helps you improve your art.
Don't be afraid to look up YouTube tutorials and just draw a lot. That's basically what you gotta do to become the greatest.
Just don't trace and don't take credit for art that is not yours.
You gotta be original. That's really the tools of life. Don't trace and don't steal.
Can you give me some advice about middle school? Because I'm going next year and I'm really scared. What's the process you go through to make a video? To answer your first question, we've actually made 2 videos on how to survive a school, so we'll link them in the description below. The second question, first we come up with a video idea, second we set up a set, third we film, fourth we edit, fifth we upload, and then sixth we upload pictures of it to our Instagram at LpsAmino. That's basically the whole process. The next category is about our series Gravity.
I'll be reading off this next group of questions because it's all so small. So the first question of this category is, how many episodes of Gravity will there be when it's done?
Well, we are planning on having 24 episodes, 2 seasons, and 12 episodes in each season.
How did you come up with the idea for Gravity?
Honestly, we've always wanted to make a series, so one day we just sat down and we listened to a bunch of songs, trying to come up with an idea for a good series.
And we happened to listen to a bunch of songs about gravity, and we thought of this whole complicated plot, and it's great, because like we said before, we used to sit around and talk about stories when we were kids, so it's really easy to come up with something and actually think it through. We've tried making 3 series beforehand, The Calling Moon, Colorblind, and Between Us. Those were the main 3 series we tried making. They never worked out because we never actually planned them, but Gravity is gonna work out, and we did plan it. We basically took some of the old LPS and some of the old ideas from our last 3 series and kind of put them in the new one. So Gravity is kind of a combination of the last 3 series we tried to make. This next person asked a lot of questions, so be prepared. When is Gravity coming out? Is there anything you can say about Gravity? And are you doing more Draw the LPs challenges soon? Love you guys! We love you too. Also, to answer the Draw the LPs challenge question, we know it's not a Gravity question, but we thought we should answer it anyway. After Gravity comes out, we will try doing more regular videos. Basically, we'll try getting on a regular schedule. We have like 3 more scenes to film. We filmed one yesterday, so we're trying really hard.
It's hard when you have school and other things to do.
But I think after we get the first episode rolling, we'll get Gravity on like a regular schedule because we'll be used to filming it. It's just hard to start everything, you know, when you're writing an essay and it's hard to write the first paragraph. That's basically what this is. The last question is, what is your favorite character from Gravity?
So these are 3 of our favorite secondary characters that are really funny, and I just love them and their personalities. Her name is Rose, and she is Lilac's mother. Lilac is the friend of both of the main characters, and Cheyenne, well, she's a different story. We'll tell you about her when the first episode comes around. Now on to the randomness section. Potatoes or potatoes. I'm gonna have to say potatoes for this one because they remind me of tater tots, like potatoes, tater tots. But potatoes is a fun way to mix up life, so if you want to mix up your life, potatoes. But I'm gonna say potatoes. Are you guys secretly potatoes? Discover our secret. I mean, no, we're not. Does lightning king and queen have car insurance or life insurance? Well, I actually heard this question before. I'm gonna say both because he has a life and he's a car.
Can't you get like a bundle or something?
Oh yeah, he can get a bundle like cheaper.
And I mean, in the car world, even if I had to choose between one, I'm pretty sure it'd be life insurance because they're alive, so it wouldn't be car insurance, it'd probably just be life insurance.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be considered an object, he'd be considered living. We're really taking this seriously.
Would you rather sleep in a bed of spiders or in a bed of lizards?
Well, he's down right now, but I'm gonna say a bed of lizards because
Yeah,
our
lizards are
brother
the best.
had a pet lizard and it was really
He's a
cute.
gecko, but you know. So lizards are 10 times better than spiders. I'm not scared of spiders necessarily, but like lizards are better.
I want to stalk you.
Can you rub your toes together and make a fire sandwich?
Are you talking about
What's
her
her
face?
Subway?
The Wizards of Oz, where she taps her feet together, but instead of tapping her feet, she rubs her toes and gets a fire sandwich
Instead of going home.
Instead of going home,
That'd be my power house in the Wizard of Oz.
Anyway, next question.
Let's go rub our toes together. Hang on. Do you ever want to go to Canada?
Yeah, I guess.
What clothes are you guys wearing right now?
Well, Blue Moon's wearing a yin-yang symbol
Oh,
necklace,
yeah.
a striped sweater, some jeans, and some striped mismatched
go up to
socks.
here.
And the socks go up to her knees. And if you're wondering what that is, it's a cat toy. If you're wondering what that is, that's a cat. Well, Red Moon is wearing this fly wolf shirt. It looks like she's wearing us on her shirt. And then she's wearing some green plaid and some jeans with holes in them. And she's wearing some striped green socks to match her flannel. Oh my god, wow, perfect. Whoa. Do you want to be a narwhal? Life? Heck yeah,
100%
narwhals are awesome.
definitely yes.
I remember when I was little, it was like my favorite animal because I couldn't believe they actually existed. I'm like, Mom, narwhals actually exist. They're so magical.
Do they actually exist?
Yeah, wait, do they? Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. Oh my god, guys. Narwhals actually exist.
Oh my god. I actually didn't think it was real for some reason.
My god!
I could honestly watch this for hours, so let's pause that. We need to make a video here. But yeah, definitely a narwhal. Now that I know they are real, I would totally want to be one. Like, look at all these cute pictures of narwhals.
Look at
Like,
narwhals, they're so
cute. Would y'all rather be a vampire, werewolf, zombie, or a ghost? Boo!
Well, obviously we love wolves and we're obsessed with werewolves as kids, so obviously a werewolf
That might hurt though. Like, I hear some horror stories about like your bones like break and like bend every time you turn into a
That's
wolf.
true,
but
but,
in
like-
an ideal world where that didn't happen, then 100% yes.
Thank you for your
Do you
help.
ever-
No. That's enough. That's no.
Thank you for your help. We're going on to the factual questions next.
When did you start collecting LPS?
Well, I can't give an exact date, but maybe around 6 or like 7.
So I remember we had an OPS themed birthday party, but I don't exactly remember getting our first LPS. It was a really long time ago, so that's like probably 12 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, LPS are really my life.
More than 90% of your life. We're getting existential
We're not
here.
good
Next
at math.
question, please.
Oh no. Who would win in a fight? Red Moon or Blue Moon?
Winner! Red. Fun fact, I'm right-handed and she's left-handed, so since she just used her right hand, we're gonna switch it and I'm gonna use my not dominant hand. See, that was so easy. It's a tie. It's a tie.
How many LPS German Shepherds do you have?
We have this many.
How many times have you took off your loom band necklaces?
Well, we did take it off for the video where we washed our LPS, but other than that, maybe 2 other times, I don't really remember.
But we leave them on all the time. Our LPS look really naked without them on.
Actually, you know what? Do you want to make a 4th time?
Shazam.
Ooh. Now can you tell who is who if we like take away this and mix ourselves up here and we just go like this? Alright, who's who? Is this a Red Moon or is this Blue Moon? Who knows?
I know I'm Red Moon because I have a mark on my eye. Top 20 favorite LPS.
Well, we've actually already made a video about our top 10 favorite LPS, so hopefully that gives you some idea. So we'll link that in the description below.
Well, this isn't a factual question, but I found it, and it says, have you ever fell asleep in a movie theater?
I've never personally fell asleep in a movie theater, but...
I don't know why you would, because you're kind of wasting your money.
Well,
you
we
know?
went to the movie theater with someone and they fell asleep. I looked over to see the reaction to the scene they were sleeping. I'm like, what? This is the most dramatic part and they're sleeping. Now on to the YouTube section. You really hurt my head. I'm sorry.
This is the long
stretch. These are the last 12 questions. The first one is, has anyone ever walked in on you while you were filming an LPS video?
It's funny that you mentioned that because that happened when we were filming Gravity just 2 days ago.
We were filming this one part where one of the characters says, "Why are you ignoring me?"
And like we said before, we repeat lines until we get it right, and he had to say it pretty loudly, so we were repeating it a bunch of times, and someone down the hallway heard us just scream, "Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me?" repeatedly.
So basically they walked in here and they looked over and saw the set and they were like, "Oh?"
That particular person who came in doesn't really like watch this film or is home when we film because we try filming when no one's home, so it was just really, really funny.
Is YouTube hard work? Redmond and Blue Moon, you don't have to answer this one because yes, it definitely is.
The next question is, how did you get your username? We got a lot of people asking this question, so take it away, Red Moon and Blue Moon.
Thank you.
Well, to be honest, we were little and we were trying to find a username with our dad, and he was like being really impatient, so we had to come up with something really fast. We were like, oh, we like toys, so toy lovers, and then we had to come up with numbers, so that's kind of how it happened. It's too late to change it now because a lot of people know us as Toy Lovers 48.
And if you're asking about our names, Red Moon and Blue Moon, we stole them from our old Roblox accounts.
And I was like, I like Blue. It's since we have Wolf LPS, like what do wolves like? The moon, so Blue Moon and then Red Moon. It's pretty simple and boring.
Ugh. What is your favorite LPS series?
We don't really watch a whole lot of new LpsTubers. I don't know why, we just don't have time to like go around and look for them.
But LpsLover used to be our favorite LpsTuber. She doesn't post that often anymore, but we love Strange Happenings. Like that was the best. I could rewatch all the episodes. And LpsHannah is always nice. We didn't have that many major series. Well, we found this really cool LPS series. It's called LPS Spellbound. The backgrounds are perfect and the sound effects are just goals. We didn't have time to watch any of the newer episodes, but this one we've seen and it's gorgeous. Highly recommend LpsLover. It's different from any other high school series you see.
What is your cringiest LPS video?
To answer your question, any of our first videos, we have a lot, and they're all super cringy and our voices sounded
super high pitched.
Like, a bunch of you guys think we're guys because our voices are so low, but back then, we sounded like this!
This is a Monster High Dusted Gorgeous doll.
Ew!
Actually, while we're on the topic of being old, yesterday we found out that we opened our channel on March 8th, 2013. We didn't know we opened our channel on March 8th, which is actually 2 or 3 days away.
By the time this is uploaded, it'll probably have passed already, so
Yeah.
technically our channel is 5 years old.
I wish we would have known sooner, so we would have did some sort of celebration, but we're doing this Q&A, which is actually funny too, because we did a Q&A last year, kind of the same time in like January, February.
So technically, we could call this video celebrating 5 years on YouTube.
We're amazing 5 years! Amazing, thank you!
Back to the Q&A.
What's your favorite video you've ever made? We have a few answers for this one.
So basically, any of our music videos, especially our old one, 7 years, for some reason, if you look it up on YouTube, it won't show up. So just go on our playlist if you ever want to watch it. We filmed the entire thing in one day and edited it in a day.
I guess I would say the LPS short we kind of made recently, it was hilarious. Even though the camera quality... No,
Did you hear that, guys? She just said no in
Oh my
between
god.
her sentences.
Do you understand my pain? She's screaming no in my ear, like,
And of course, our Gravity opening and
yeah,
endings, they're the
obviously.
best. Check them out.
we've been changing them a little bit, but they're still basically the same.
When did you start getting into LPS and why?
We've already answered the first half of your question, but as for the second half, I don't really know why. I guess maybe our parents thought we'd like them, but I remember looking in like one of my preschool worksheets or something, and I wrote I wanted LPS for my birthday.
I think it's because we liked like figurines. Like
Yeah, we
whenever
like
a
toys.
relative went somewhere, they'd give us an animal figurine, so the LPS were like perfect.
What do you think about Collipop's new YouTube name? We don't really watch any of her videos, but actually I kind of like her username, MilkTea. Both of her usernames sounded kind of delicious.
What's one video on your channel you absolutely hate?
We thought we didn't have an answer to this question, but then we looked and we were like, oh yeah, this 1 minute video was just so bad, we just hate how we did it. We were proposing that canceled series that we had, and even in the beginning when we were proposing it, we said we didn't like it, but we showed the trailer anyway, and the trailer is so bad, and the plot's so bad.
We made this in 2015. The whole plot was that this girl was a ghost, and that was it. It was just so cringy.
What's your editing software, and do you like tacos? Well, our old editor that we used to take screenshots with now is called AVS Video Editor 2011. The editor we use now to edit and add effects to all of our videos is Cyberlink Powered Director 12. They're really nice, and they shut down a lot. We tend to cut clips really small, which slows down the editor, and we edit for hours, so maybe that puts stress on it. It happens with all the editors, so it must be us.
Yeah.
Even though no one asks what camera we use, we're gonna tell you because a lot of people actually ask genuinely when there's no Q&A, so our camera is called
Sony HDR CX2
240. Here's a picture right here. What is one of your favorite things to do in your spare time other than making and watching YouTube videos? Well, we play The Sims. We used to play Doki Doki Literature Club for like 2 days and then we just gave up. Do not check out if you're under like 50 years old. Yeah. We draw. We play musical music and we sing. We watch anime. We take pictures for Instagram. Oh, yeah, exactly. Follow us on Instagram. The last question. Can I do the last question? Your wishes are commands. And that is all of the questions we have to answer. Wow, this took 2 days. I don't know why. Answering 50 questions is a lot of work. I'm glad we didn't do 100. Thanks for being patient and thanks for watching. We're the best party. Thank you for leaving comments. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't tell Blue Moon, but sometimes when she's in the shower, I randomly dance around the room and look at myself in the mirror. You're acting like I don't already know that. Sometimes I walk in and you're just like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, you totally were. You ain't slick. Side note, this thing behind this dresser and lamp is actually something we found in our backyard. It's like actual metal from like a huge coat of arms. But it's cool. It's like a battle axe. Just walking to school like, don't bring weapons. Yeah, no. Yeah, you can tell us after school because the sun's setting. Yeah. Are we doing a Q&A video today? Of course.